coverage of the World Tour finals from Guangzhou, China. We've seen 2 semis, and the next one, well, when we looked at the order of play, when it came out late last night, this looked to be the main attraction. Should be brilliant. PV Sindhu of India against Ratchanok INTANON of Thailand for the right to a place in tomorrow's women's singles final. Both women have been excellent so far in this event, but something has to give. INTANON looking pretty calm, pretty relaxed. The head-to-head, which we'll show you in detail later, between these two is close. As mentioned, both are banging form. Here's what happened in the women's singles Group A. Tai Tzu Ying retiring injured in that final match yesterday, so all the results from her matches are scrapped. Therefore, Yamaguchi and Sindhu went through. Yamaguchi's been knocked out already in the semis this morning. At the other side of the draw, where Ratchanok INTANON went through along with Nozomi Okahara, Chen Yifei also retiring injured. We know Okahara's booked her place in tomorrow's showpiece. Question is, who's going to join her? Sindhu, who obviously is an absolute legend at home in India. INTANON with just the one title. That was the Malaysian Masters. Both highly ranked, both wonderful to watch as well. And here they come, is Sindhu.
PUSARLA Sindhu from India and Ratchanok INTANON from Thailand.
I think she's laughing because that mascot nearly clocked on the head with a toy.
Knocked out by a mascot at the warm-up.
Well, there you have it. 4-3, Ratchanok leads, although Sindhu won the last meeting on home soil at the Indian Open, so it pays your money and takes your choice here, I think. Sindhu currently ranked 6th in the world. She qualified 6th also in the race to Guangzhou. $80,000 worth of prize money this year, but a whole heap more in endorsements. That medal she got, the silver in Rio at the last Olympics, assured her of sports celebrity status back home in India. I think she broke into the top 20 at the age of just 17. Picked up a Commonwealth Games silver medal this year and a silver at the Asian Games. She's looked very, very good so far. 3 matches and she's won all of them. Ratchanok INTANON down at 8th at the moment. She has obviously been top ranked in the world, the first Thai to have achieved that distinction. That was back in 2016. Always a very popular player to watch with that near balletic foot movement that she has and relaxed hitting style. 16 tournament victories, she's still just 23. And you suspect there are plenty more where they came from. Got the better of Michelle Lee. Lost out to Okahara and then came close to having a problem against Chen Yufei, but through in the end in a pretty long match. Looked at the order of play when it came out earlier on, Steen, and this looked the star attraction to me in the first session at least.
Yeah, I agree. We got a really good Japanese women's singles, but this being perhaps even more attractive. Of course, she also got a silver at the World Championships this year, Sindhu, so I guess she would be thrilled if she could exchange some of those for a gold here in Guangzhou.
Yeah, she's beaten finalists the last 2 World Championships, hasn't she?
Got a bronze here in 2013, her first World Championship medal when Ratchanok won the tournament in this very stadium.
So Intanon to get us underway. The second women's semi-final. Okahura waiting for the winner tomorrow. Trying to put the pressure on early, the tie. Can't really deduce anything from the head-to-head record, close as it is.
That was a good rally for PV Sindhu, in my opinion. It's pretty much how I would like to see her play from this near side of the court. A bit more attacking than we've seen her in the 2 previous matches that I've
shaking her head. Sorry, Steen. Shaking her head from the Indian there, and she played that slightly wayward one.
Yeah. And both these 2 players, they actually finished their matches against Chen Yufei, who withdrew, and also Tai Su-ying, who withdrew, and both won them in 3 games. Oh, that's a pity.
Service over. 2.
Now, she engineered the rally perfectly, Intanon. Just fractionally wayward with the final stroke. I think Intanon saw that coming.
No, and from the first 6 rallies here, it's, in my opinion, definitely advantage PV Sindhu. Seems like Ratchanok has got trouble scoring on the Indian number 1. I think she was thinking hard about challenging that one, PV Sindhu. Let's see if we can see it here. It's difficult to see.
Well, that's a lovely shot from Intanon. And even Sindhu with a long reach couldn't get to it.
No, and there was a little deception on it, so it made Sindhu stop her movement and couldn't get it started fast enough.
Last shot again. Interesting that Sindhu looking to attack the long serves of Intanon.
Yeah, I think it's because she wants to avoid getting into rallies where Ratchanok, with her splendid technical skills, is controlling the rallies. Better to play the shot below the tape and take it from there.
Miscalculation from Intanon, letting that serve land on the correct side of the line as far as Sindhu's concerned.
Good shot.
Service over. 5, 6.
It's on her so quickly. Straight out the body.
Service over. 7.
She's got to get a defense going in a better way. Ratchanok, I think she will eventually.
Service over. 6, 7.
Couple of loose shots from Sindhu.
Well played, and exactly the way Sindhu wants to play the rallies here, in my opinion. If she can make this into some kind of dogfight, then she's got good chances, as long as she can play from above the tape.
9, 7.
On the line.
10,
Well, maybe it wasn't.
7.
Didn't hear the shout. No challenge from Intanon. Pretty close. Big point this, you fancy, at 10-7.
Service over.
Sindhu could have gone in at
8,
11-7.
10.
Mid-game interval. In a very strong position, but Intanon is so mentally strong.
Lovely shot.
9,
Absolutely beautiful shot there, threatening really early with the racket. Waiting up there. And finally pushes it to the body.
So Sindhu will have an advantage, but just a couple of points ahead as they go for the mid-game interval.
Eleven, 9. Play.
So Sindhu trying to consolidate this advantage.
Service over. 10, 11.
He's always been tactically very astute, Ratchanok Intanon. What an angle she found there.
11, all.
Teach trigonometry with shots like that. Flush on the line.
Challenges. 4, in.
I don't think this challenge has a great chance of succeeding, but we'll see.
No, I thought it was straight on the line.
Yeah. course, the only opinion that matters is Hawkeye's. So let's have a look. Looked to be a phenomenal shot, and it was.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 12-11. Play. Oh. Service over.
No respecter of serve whatsoever.
No, and Ratchanok, she's found a spot there on the body of PV Sindhu that she's got difficulties covering. The tall Indian.
It's a nice touch, wasn't it, from Sindhu?
Service over. 13-12.
It's a couple of errors of judgment that Intanon's made.
Yeah, but she's, I mean, she's notorious for challenging shots that are clearly called right by the linesman, and these couple of
Service over. 13-14.
shots on the back line that she's misjudged. On the other hand, she is playing up against the drift. She must expect Sindhu to play some long, and if she doesn't look, there's a good chance that she's simply playing a too big court. Wow.
Well, she looked to be in charge of that, really, Intanon, but it's a wayward final stroke.
15-13.
She's got a lot of strapping on that right knee, right thigh there, Ratchanok INTANON. She had that yesterday as well. And I'm wondering how capable she is of launching on that right leg there.
Well, she's not got a monopoly on it, because Intanon also just a point in it between these two.
Gone long.
Service over.
It's a nice idea, but
16,
just fractionally too far.
14.
Good block.
17-14.
Completely wrong-footed her opponent with that.
And that's the movement that I'm a little bit skeptical about with Ratchanok INTANON. The change of direction under pressure. time she got it right.
Service over. 15-17. Service over. 18-15.
Well, it's been every bit as fascinating so far as we expected.
Yeah, and a totally different game to the first women's singles we saw, with two players with shorter reach, but more speedy in movements and so on. So two different kinds of women's singles.
19-15.
Well, that excellent shot just reinforces her position of strength in this opening game. Unerringly accurate with that overhead. That's pretty decent too from Intanon.
Service over. 16-19.
So much to admire about both players' respective games. Great touch around the net, the tie.
Thank you.
Uncharacteristic error
Service over.
presents
20,
Intanon with
16.
Sindhu rather with 4 opportunities. Take this opening game. Just needed the one. 21-16.
First game won by PUSARLA.
Clash of styles in that opening game. Sindhu held her nerve though and has the advantage against the world number 8.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Well, I thought when the order of play came out late last night, this was going to be a 3-game affair. If that's to happen, Intanon's going to have to improve a little bit. Either that or Sindhu has to go off the boil. And the latter hasn't looked like happening so far.
Love.
Do you think Intanon needs to change anything, Steen?
Not really. I think she's going to try and raise the pace a little bit, but hope that the drift is going to give her a little bit more bite in her smashes. In terms of coming back, I can tell you that
Two.
in this year's World Tour, Ratchanok INTANON has 4 times out of 13 lost the first game and come back to win the match. So that's pretty much equals 30%, which is pretty standard. But the interesting part is that PV Sindhu has only lost once after winning the first game.
So she's a good front runner.
She's a good front runner. It seems like it. Lost 12 matches on the World Tour this year, PV Sindhu. But, as I said, only once after losing the first, after winning the first game.
Another good leave. And she's won the first 4 points here.
Love.
Only lost 16 singles matches out of 60 coming in, the Indian. Which, considering she hasn't won a tournament, is a pretty fair effort.
Yeah. Been a lot of big events for Indian players this year, with both Commonwealth Games and Asian Games and World Team Championships and World Individual Championships. So busy schedule.
Yeah, slightly less busy next year. World Championships in Switzerland, 2019.
In Basel. Yeah, no Asian Games next year and no Commonwealth Games. She's targeted this tournament, withdrew from Side Modi International in Lucknow when it was clear that she was going to qualify for these World Tour finals. PV Sindhu.
Service over. 5, 2.
Oh, she touches it.
That was unfortunate. She couldn't get out of the way.
No.
It would have been long.
5.
I don't know if was it the racket or the ponytail. I couldn't see it.
It might have just brushed her hair, but no complaints. Yeah, real venom in that shot.
Service over. 6, 3.
Oh, what about that?
Service over. 4, 6.
Don't think you have a monopoly on wonderful winners,
No.
Sindhu. She's got a very calm air, Ratchanok INTANON. Nothing seems to rattle her.
No, that's true. I have a feeling that she is technical-wise, shot-making-wise, playing on a knife's edge. I feel that the strapping on her right knee and thigh is not just a precaution, and it is somewhat hampering her, and she's trying to make up for it with her excellent technical skills, and so far she's doing reasonably okay. She needs to do a little bit better to turn this around, but the risk is that she starts creating too many mistakes.
Well, it's punch and counter punch at the moment, these two. Talking about Intanon being an unflappable kind of character, lost the first 4 points of this second game. Just forgot about it. Arguably been the better player since. Still throwing in the odd unforced error. We're not used to seeing her drop points that kind of fashion.
But that's because she's pushing it. She's playing with smaller margins than she normally would, I think. She's looking to take every chance there is.
9, 7.
Well, that's not going to improve her mood any.
7.
It's the worst feeling when you leave it and you watch it land inside the line.
Yeah. Shot.
Yeah, great finish to the rally. Just shows you 29 shots, the longest rally, and we're almost halfway through the second game. Both players trying to hit winners early in the point. Well, full credit to Ratchanok INTANON. Clawed away back down to level terms here, having been 10-7 down. Can she go into the interval with the nose in front? A resounding yes to that. Oh, yeah.
Well played by Sindhu there. She sort of put pace in the shots from the service return on.
And then took the pace off with telling effect.
That's it.
Just looks such a perfect technique when she plays that shot. Everything in a line. Fluidity of movement. She's happy with the shuttle. I think she was always going to be on this little run of points. Always do what your opponent wants you to do least. It works in most sports, that adage. She can't believe it. That's almost like a case of the yips in putting, wasn't it?
Yeah. She's afraid to hit it. She's afraid that she touches it whilst it's on Ratchanok INTANON's side of the court, in which case it's a fault.
Fascinating that points kind of being won in clusters, 2 or 3 alternately to each woman. You certainly wouldn't say that Sindhu's been significantly dominant in the match so far, but she's just done enough to keep INTANON at bay for now.
Clever play by Sindhu to play that defensive shot a bit longer into the court. Now it comes off the tape. It's become loose.
Yeah, brilliant. Needed to find some inspiration from somewhere, and that might very well have been it.
Indian coaches, Gobichan in red and Siadat, the black Conan. Yeah, well left. Played on mostly on Intanon's conditions right now. The game. Good long defense again. Seeing this match here, I'm beginning to like Okuhara's chances in tomorrow's final. I think she played at a much higher pace than these two players here, but this is some kind of tactical chess game going on here.
Missed it. What an opportunity. She knows it. Set it up perfectly.
16.
I don't think Sindhu can quite believe her luck there. From mid-court.
Yeah, that's well played. If I was Sindhu, I would target that long forehand corner a tad bit more, giving the strapping on the right leg of Ratchanok INTANON. That corner combined with the two net corners, and then attack on the backhand side.
Every point now almost feels like it counts double at the latter stages of what could be the final game. If Sindhu gets over the line here, you'd never count INTANON out. Got that one. Well, the crowd getting excited. I think they want to see a third game. That's why they're on Intanon's side at the moment. A lovely drop shot, wasn't it? All that Sindhu could do just to knock it back into play, but it was a pretty easy put away. Now we're at that nervy stage.
It's quite popular here in China as well. Ratchanok INTANON was the first to really challenge the Chinese dominance. Played in the Chinese league as well. Good read.
When you're hoping you hear nothing and then cry of out from the line judge. And finally, she's going to change the shuttle.
That's lucky.
Talk about a net call when you need one, and she needed one. She thinks there's no justice. She's looking a stronger player now. I don't know whether Sindhu's getting a little, I don't know, nervy approaching the finish line, but she's given Intanon here a chance to level the match. Well, that was saved emphatically. Shoulder slump from Sindhu. Another opportunity for Intanon. Yeah, nicely played. No nerves on that one. She knew she had to get the angle, and did. So 2 game points saved. Hit with real power and conviction, and it sets up the Indian for her first match point. Got it. I think for a horrible moment she had a heart in her mouth. Thought it might have been long, but it wasn't.
22-4.
Amazing effort from Ratchanok INTANON.
So for a third time, chance to level up. It's a nerve-shredding ending to this game, isn't it? You still don't know whether it's going to be 1-1 or Sindhu in the final. He doesn't know either. She knew the moment she struck that she'd got too much angle on it. Well, INTANON has had 3 game points. Sindhu now has her second match point. We might be here a while still in this second game of the match.
Fantastic net play.
That's it. A fitting way to end a terrific match. It's a wonderful semi-final. You have to feel for INTANON, who gave it absolutely everything. But in the end, PV Sindhu just too strong after an epic second game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause.
Terrific to see them both smiling at the end of it. Fabulous entertainment, thoroughly appreciated by the big crowd here. It's a pleasure to watch that, Steve, that second game in particular.
Yeah, it was an extremely exciting second game, and I think it's good for tomorrow's final that it was PV Sindhu who came through. We'll have a repeat of the 2017 World Championship final. I feel that physically INTANON was beginning to be a spent force.
I suspect she needed a chance like that to secure victory. She took it. 54 minutes, 21-16, 25-23.